are the human face and the custodian of the experience of the hotel. So I think those humanity skills will be the key ones going forward, and the connections that you have that are their own connections. So the networks you've built over the years, networks you have together, that is unique to you, and machines really struggle to do that bit. In fact, there was a study, I think it was by Berkeley, not done by any computing function, but done by the psychologists there. And what they were trying to do is figure out, how advanced AI actually was today, based on, the latest developments. And so they put children up against AI, and it was great at doing repetitive tasks, exactly as you said, Shane. But as soon as they were asked to do a creative task, the child beat AI every time.
So there's hope for me yet.
Yeah, well,
thank God.
I mean, I'm aging pretty fast, or it feels like pretty fast, certainly in this humidity anyway. I feel about 10 years older when I walk outside. But the important point there is that your creativity, your unique access, as you put it, will always be that.
It's just a tool, right? Tools that help us do things, right? Faster, better, and frees us up for the mundane. So I think when you talk about the creativity, and the creativity is also you marrying the person, the context, the data that's pulled up to know what that perfect experience is for that guest in that context, in that moment. And as much as your imagination all these years has enabled you to deliver world-class experiences, that's going to continue to serve you and Clay Door, I think, uniquely in this world.
As I think of my little career and where I've come, is that just this idea that, and at Microsoft we talk a lot about a growth mindset. So when it's like, don't be a know-it-all, in the tech world there's lots of know-it-alls, be a learn-it-all. So it's this constant ability to reinvent yourself as a concierge. And we've been in the business a long time. Many, as you raised your hands earlier, our lenses get a little bit more narrow the longer we're in the business, because we're like, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I know where to send them. I know where to send this customer. So it's this idea of always, how do I embrace this new stuff, this new tech? I mean, to give you an example, Microsoft typically invests $10 billion a year in research for the last probably 15, 20 years. Last year we invested $50 billion in research. So I can tell you from our perspective, the technology advancement is not going from here to here, it's going from here to there, and it's going to go exponentially over the next few years. So it's like, this is here, this is in the technology curve we see typically goes like this, and then the adoption curve is like, I don't know, it's like that.
If you haven't, sometimes it's intimidating. It's like, oh my God, there's AI, this technology, I'm not a tech person. Well, use a phone. Download ChatGPT if you haven't. Simply spend an hour a week, play with it, right? Ask questions, see what it's good at, see what it's not. It's going to get better over time. It's not a straight line. It might get better, and then something may get worse for a bit, and then it's exponentially better. And it's low risk. If you're with your colleagues in the hotel, pick one use case. Let's research how to take an email. Maybe you have different ones, and make it easier to say, can you write this email in this tone and practice and make it concise, or put the detail about a restaurant here, and just get familiar with it. I'm not saying even put that in with your guests yet, right? I'm simply saying that as generalists, all of us, in the natural way we talk and ask questions, can start playing around, because I think that's part of it. The concierge in Clay Door has long ago ceased to be only the legacy notions of what a concierge desk does. And it has increasingly, all of you, become the single most important horizontal connective tissue and single point of contact, right, for the guest experience. Whether somebody has a guest experience department and concierge are becoming them, you have the understanding of the personalization, the view of all the touch points like nobody else. And I think increasingly, that's something that when you say, what is the concierge of the future, needs to be increasingly playing that role, even before I come, as you do with outreach and emails and customization, different departments. So I think that is also going to be an essential skill set. It already has become that.